Welcome to the SRG Sports Talk Show. I'm me, John Vick, and today we're going to be discovering NASCAR today, and it's today apparently at 4 o'clock apparently, standard Eastern time, depending on where you are. If you're going to the race, and good luck with the races, depending on who the driver is. Now, this video ain't going to be that long. Maybe it's dark here, as you can tell, and you can hear him clipping and clopping. No disrespect. He's under the table right now. He's a Frenchie Bulldog, apparently, so. But Frenchies are kind of related to the ferrets, so it happens. But what I wanted to do is discuss a few races today for Indianapolis for this week. Indianapolis Motor Speedway. That's where they're racing today. My top 4 drivers, I would say, in this race, hang on, buddy, is it's got up to mostly for number 1 pick overall for the 42 car. Kyle Larson, which is the number 5 car, which is one of my favorite drivers of all time. And apparently, Terry Logano would probably do it. He's number 3 on my list. And AJ was the number 16 car. He's number 4 on my list. Now, any of these guys can be able to win. But I would say the biggest 4 guys out of this list that I have could get the ads is Kyle Larson and Joey Logano. I think those are 2 guys that can be able to go ahead and win today's race. Now, I don't know about AJ or Gobbs. They might be able to do it if they can get past 4 or 5 other cars within the tight of the drift. There's going to be some expectations for this. I don't know if that would work. And apparently this could be able to work out, and apparently I'm outside in the living room right now, recording this right now. But I'm doing this real quick so I can watch the little Mexican down here with me. He's right down here. And so I'm trying to get this done as much as possible. But I think if AJ, number 16 car, could be able to pass 2 of the lead drivers for the first and second place, they could be able to mosey on down the chain. I think AJ might be able to do it. My vote's on AJ for this one. If he can try to win that race. I mean, Joe Logano, I'm hoping to see if he could do it too. I mean, he just won a couple of races in the past, especially this season. It's like you got to really think on how they're going to do it. So, despite that fact, if these 2 drivers could be able to do it, I mean, my money is on Joey Logano and AJ. They're 2 great drivers, 2 great teams, and it's like you gotta think how they can do it. Hang on, buddy. So it's like what they're gonna do is how they're gonna push their limits to the full potential. But no, today's race would be very interesting. Kyle Larson, on the other hand, Kyle Larson, on the other hand, might be able to win this one. Joey Logano could be able to win. But my money is on Kyle Larson in this race. I'm not betting or anything. I'm just saying if he could be able to win this race, Kyle Larson could be able to win in the number 5 car. Probably at the last lap. Or Joey Logano could be able to sneak on. Maybe he could be able to sneak. But let me know in the comments down below what you guys think about this race today. And AJ could be able to go ahead and take a win. But I think it depends on what they can do with this car. It depends how many pit stops, depends how many errors they have. Now, if it breaks down, yeah, there's going to be a problem there. So, as it goes on, yeah, there is some type of a issue with that. To a certain degree, there could be an issue. But no, my money would be on Dobbs and Larson winning this race, get first place, and win the checker flag. So probably hands down, it would be those two drivers for me. 100%. Today's race would be Dobbs and Logano moving on. But Joey and Dobbs would be able to win the race very easily. It would be very interesting for him to win the race. Hands down, maybe those two. But like I said, AJ and 16 car could be able to sneak by. But these are my top four drivers for today's race. And that's probably what the title would say on YouTube. For the most part, I don't know about Kyle Larson. If he can try to minus the pit stops, minus the breakdowns, because I know in the past couple of races, he had a couple breakdowns. So it's like, you gotta think, where is he gonna come from within the normal parameters? I mean, time will tell around that time frame when the race starts. We're about probably a couple hours in for the race, and just like it. But no, Indianapolis is one of the easiest tracks, but it is one of the hardest tracks for these drivers. But no, my money would be on these cars. Anything else, the drivers would be able to do what they can do. I mean, Dobbs could be able to win it. Joey Logano could be able to win it. He won the last two, I think. Last two previous seasons. So I'm thinking, if that does work for them, that'll be great. 100%. But that would be 100% easy as it goes on. To where, yeah, there is a possibility. But Joey Logano could be able to win this in the number 22 car. He could be able to win this as it goes on. So, time will tell with that. I'm going to say a couple of things before I go off this video until the race does start. If any other drivers can outpass these guys, hang on, dude. Hang on. You're okay. I'm almost done. If any of the other drivers could pass out these guys, that'll be great. So as that does work, if it does work, I'm just saying, if it does work, that'd be great. But basically, my money would be on Joey Logano and Kyle Larson winning this race. Hands down. Dobbs and AJ could win it. Time will tell with that. I mean, I don't know. I mean, time will tell with this race if they could do it. You know, hands down, they could. But any other driver could be able to win this. I could be wrong on my predictions here on the race today. So, we're going to see if we can try to get this done today. I'm going to see how it does play out for the four drivers here. Dobbs, Kyle, Joey, and AJ. I'm going to see how that does out for them. But only time will tell with these guys going into the race today. I can see it. I can totally see how they're going to do this. But I would say Joey Logano is going to probably win this race. Kyle's probably in second. And probably Dobbs is going to get third place. You know, to me, I think that's what's going to happen. AJ, he could sneak up. I mean, he could sneak up on Joey Logano, Dobbs, and all the other guys that I've mentioned for the top three here. The reason why I had AJ as the fourth pick to win this race. Yeah, he has a chance to win. Hands down, he's got a chance to win. So, I'll find out what happens later on today. I might talk it I might talk about the winner of this race later on tonight when the race is over. So, if you guys like more NASCAR content on the SRG Sports Talk Show, let me know in the comments. So until then, enjoy the race. Have a good day. When the race does start. So, enjoy the race. But yeah, like I said, enjoy the race. Have a good day. But I would say mostly, 100%, AJ or Cobbs is going to win this race. I could be wrong on my predictions here. Enjoy looking on the colors and could be able to run through. So, only time will tell with that. So, for the SRG Sports Talk Show, have a good day, good afternoon, enjoy the race today. Talk to you guys on another episode later today. So, for the SRG Sports Talk Show, John McSino, goodbye.